Hi everyone, I'm Brandy Wolf, Oracle of Hidden Truths, and I thought I would do an update. I didn't do one on Monday, and I do apologize for that. I've been wanting to do like Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but my son got in trouble on the bus, and I really didn't feel like making a video for Monday, so I didn't because of that issue. And he's never been in trouble on the bus before. So we had a discussion. But anyway, I want to announce that I have created a signature reading that is basically shadow work. And it's in my opinion, it will slap you in the face, in my opinion. And it will tell you things that you may not want to acknowledge, or you may put, repressed, things of that nature. But whenever I do new readings, I always test them out on fellow psychics and tarot readers. So not only do I test it out on myself, and boy, did I get slapped in the face so hard, I think I should have like virtual bruises all over my eyes. But it was things I needed to know and things that I have repressed that I need to deal with. So I tested it out on another person. She goes, "Are you trying to, are you trying to say something?" She was very sarcastic. She said, "I've never been slapped so much in my life." But it's eye-opening. And I also wanted to do one about the dark feminine and empowerment kind of reading too. And I'm currently working on that. And the reading that I'm doing for, unless I decide to use a different deck, I'm doing this deck for the Oracle of Hidden Truth signature reading, which is the Crow Tarot. And I'm also going to use this deck as well for the dark feminine empowerment. But I'm also going to add a card each from these decks because I think they're powerful too. The Wild Woman Oracle. It's powerful as well, and it gives good guidance. In my opinion, I also feel that a lot of women have suppressed a lot of things. And I'm also going to do the Dark Goddess Oracle cards, like a card from each one of these, as guidance, as maybe something you also need to be aware of, things of that nature. I just feel in some ways when it comes to women, and if you identify as a woman, you can also get a reading, okay, if you identify as a woman. But as a woman, I feel that a lot of us have repressed and kept our mouths shut for far too long. I feel that we need to be more open. We need to be more direct. We need to embody that dark feminine goddess energy again. And we're not. We're being submissive in some ways. I feel like we're not being open to our truth. We're not being authentic. We're shutting down. And it feels like it's due to, in some cases, most men, it seems like anyway, the ones I've been running into, are trying to overpower the feminine voice, like they're afraid of us. And I feel like we need to step into our power and take control again. That's why I want to do a dark feminine empowerment reading to help women to find that, to know what their shadows are, to go deep into them and to be who they truly are and bring that out, transmute that out, have that embodiment, okay? Because I feel like a lot of us have our voices silent, especially here lately and in the US. But I thought I'm going to use, I might change my mind on the deck itself of what I'm going to use, but this one is going to be the one that I'm choosing so far. Because this one, when I did the Oracle of Hidden Truths reading, it packed a powerful punch. And it was something I felt that I needed. My friend also agreed that she needed it, so that's that. And then I'm going to do a card each from the Wild Woman Oracle and the Dark Goddess Oracle. But like I said, I always test readings that I create on myself, and then I get a guinea pig. I ask one of my psychic or tarot reading friends if I can do a reading on them, and I tell them what's about and go from there. So I don't know if the same one wants to do this one or not, since I basically punched her in the face with the one that I did of the Oracle of Hidden Truths reading. But this one I'm currently working on to see how I want to do this, what questions I want to ask, and what we as women need to know about our dark feminine energy, what it is that we need to do, how to awaken it in some cases as well. So I'm still working on the how I want that to be done. But I will put the information about my new signature reading, and this is, I've been told that I bring out the darkness to light. That's why I created this reading, is to bring the darkness to light so you can face it, so you can deal with it and integrate it into your life. The same way I'm going to do with the dark feminine reading is what I want to do as well. Because I feel like we women, we need to find our power again. Which means that you need to go through the darkness, the shadow. Why is it repressed? Why are you not bringing it out? Things of that nature. And how to bring it out. So that's what I'm currently working on at this time. I might have the reading up maybe either the end of this week or next week. It depends on if I can get somebody to also want, that's in my circle, that wants a reading, and see what they have to say about it. But we'll see. So I'm going to put the link in the description below about this new reading, my signature Oracle of Hidden Truths reading. And then maybe the end of this week or beginning of next week, I'll have the Dark Feminine one up. I'm still tweaking the details, and I'm still looking for a guinea pig. I messaged her, but she hasn't replied back. But she's been pretty busy because she's wanting to move, and she's planning a move. So I'm going to see if she wants to do it first, and if not, then I'll try somebody else. But that's all the information and news that I have so far. And I do hope that you have a great rest of the week. And we'll see what happens. We'll see how this goes. Bye-bye.